This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guten tag, guten abend, aloha. I said that already. Welcome to Central Europe Connections, and I'd have to give it my best effort. Willkommen by Central Europe Connections, and one more, Central Europa Connections e yokoso. Hopefully I said that correctly. And that gives you a hint as to what we're going to be talking about today. Welcome everyone to Central Europe Connections. I am your host for this evening. My name is Henry, coming to you from Kaiserslautern, Germany. And as you can already see, we are live. All my guests are here. We are in one place, so you won't see that awkward pause in between sites. No, we're all here. We're all family today in one place. And again, I see my family here in chat, so hello to all of our viewers. Very familiar names that we always see. Kuya John, Mario Calvello, Rachel Muyot, Kenjin Libunao, Joan Mendoza, Destiny Koenig, Prefe Frank, all of the names that we always love to see on every Sunday here in Central Europe Connections. So happy to be here again. The time is now 8:02 Central European Standard Time in the evening. And if you're in the Philippines, it is 2:02 in the morning. So magandang umaga, very early morning po to all of our viewers in the Philippines. Thank you for watching and listening to us here in Central Europe Connections, where once again, we'll be taking you on another journey to a different place. You know, for the past few weeks, we've been talking about Europe and the different destinations that we can go to, trying to entice others to visit different parts of Europe. But this time, we'll be going somewhere a little different. And our panelists today will help us to understand and discover and maybe make us a little hungry today. So that being said, I'll have our guests introduce themselves, starting first with someone who you see a lot in chat, but now we're actually seeing his face today. So introduce yourself today, my dear brother.
Hello, I'm Joshua, and I'm from Kaiserslautern. I'm here with my lovely wife.
Jonna.
Awesome.
And from Kaiserslautern too.
So yes, this is a Kaiserslautern takeover day. Disclaimer, none of us speak German. We're sorry about that. But, you know, we'll try to insert whatever language that we can just to make you feel at home. As for our weather check, really quick, in Berlin, it is right now 17 degrees. Clear skies tonight. I hope it's clear skies there. Amsterdam, Netherlands, it is about 18 degrees, a little overcast, as well as Zurich, Switzerland, it is also 17 degrees there. Now, as our family, our Central Europe family always tunes in, you can already, we already see the familiar names, but if there's anyone who is not here, maybe remind them to join us in today's broadcast, because the show just started. We have a lot of time where we can talk about what we're going to talk about today. And maybe you may want to eat some second dinner by the time that we're done. And so how do you tune in? We have our YouTube broadcast and INCRadio DZEM 954. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. You can always watch the broadcast even after we're done. Maybe you want to watch it again. Maybe you forgot some of the information. And just join us again 2 or 3 times in case you want to see a recipe, by which we're going to be showing you later today. A recipe of probably going to be our main topic. So anyway, let us proceed to break the ice. I think we need to break the ice first because I'm talking too much. So let's go to let's make our guests involved in this. We're going to be playing a game called Guess the Ingredient. So Kuyatek, how do we play Guess the Ingredient? I think we're going to be shown a picture of the ingredient first, and we just have to guess what it is.
Oh.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do this a little differently because the ingredients that we're gonna be seeing, our guests already know what it is.
Yeah.
So uh, those in chat, well, we're gonna go slowly with this. The ingredient that you just saw, please put your guesses into chat, and the first one with the response, we will deem you as the winner for our icebreaker. But we'll give it a little bit because I saw the ingredient and I just used that ingredient to cook dinner. So it's I think it's pretty correct.
Okay.
Did you see the winner, Jonah?
Yep. First answer, Rachel. Onions.
All right.
What do you
Mr.
think?
Tech, is that the answer? Is it onions? Onions. And a fun fact. Let's see that fun fact. Cutting onions makes you cry because of sulfur compounds released. I did cry tonight, so I had to. It was a sad moment as I cooked. Second ingredient, Mr. Tech. I think we know what that is.
Okay, first.
Let's see who's
Answer?
going to be the first one to answer what ingredient that is. Uh, it might not be as obvious as we think it is, but it is definitely something as one of the ingredients that we did put in our. There it is. I think we have an answer.
Looks like Kuya John said carrots. Carrots.
Carrots. Carrots. I think he meant to say carrot. Is that correct, Kuitek? Carrots. And what is the fun fact about carrots? Carrots were originally purple, not orange. Dutch farmers developed the orange carrot in honor of the House of Orange.
Interesting.
So I think we wouldn't be able to tell the difference between eggplant, tarong, and carrot if they were both purple. Next vegetable. Oh, that's a hard one. Let's see, what is that? Okay.
Mm.
I think our panelist Josh already figured out what that is, but we'll give it some time. The color yellow is there, and the color brown is off to the side. I think it's something children eat when they go to get fast food every day.
Looks like Destiny got it.
Yeah,
Potato.
yep. That looks like a potato. Is that correct, Mr. Tech? And the answer is potato. Today, over 4,000 potato varieties exist worldwide, and I've probably only eaten two: sweet potato and whatever is used for French fries. Next vegetable. What ingredient is this? Uh, very close up of the color green. I have three guesses, but let's see. Any guesses in our chat? Let's see if you can figure out what that green thing is. I probably had that in my sinigang the other day. Did we have a
Oh,
winner?
yeah, Kuya John.
Oh,
He says cabbage.
Kuya John says cabbage. Rachel Muyot says cabbage. Destiny says cabbage. Rachel says cabbage. Different answer. Spitzkohl, which I think is the same thing. Mr. Tech, what is the answer? Cabbage. What is our fun fact about cabbage for today? Sauerkraut is fermented cabbage is a German staple. You guys eat a lot of sauerkraut?
I love sauerkraut.
My fellow Americans, yes, we.
Yes, sauerkraut.
Usually on Polish sausage too.
Oh yes, so we diversity. Sauerkraut on Polish sausage, very delicious. Iceberg salad. What else we got? RJ Sakiwat cabbage, Mario Cabello cabbage. All correct guesses. All correct guesses. And our last vegetable for this evening before we go into the more deeper foods. Ooh, hard question. What is that?
This could be tricky.
That could be a tricky one. Is that it's brown, it's mushy,
It looks pasty.
it's pasty.
Yeah.
This is throwing me off.
Yeah, this could be a few things. Uh Ice cream, maybe? No, but this is vegetable. No, so that won't work. All right, we'll wait for chat to guess it. Soybean paste. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that, Kuya John. Peanut butter. Wow. Look at the diversity of guesses that we have. I'm gonna go and guess curry paste. I don't know the answer, but I'm gonna guess curry paste. We have Grace Engelhardt,
A lot of
peanut butter.
butters.
A lot of peanut butters coming on chat. Peanut butter. Um, hummus. Oh, hummus.
That's a good one.
That's a good guess from Kananita. Hummus. All right, Mr. Tech, what is the answer? I think we all need to know. Miso paste.
That
Ooh,
was tricky.
that was tricky. Miso has been made in Japan for over 1,000 years. Wow, that is an old ingredient which I have yet to use in my
I
kitchen.
think someone mentioned earlier, put cabbage in your miso soup too. So,
Ooh. Oh, that's a new type of nilaga or lauya, or depending if you're Ilocano, that's a good dish to have with a miso version of that. Anyways, so I think we all know what our topic is for today. I think we've broken the ice. Thank you to chat for all your participation. I still see the guests coming in. That was miso paste that showed up, and we're gonna talk about a different type of paste. In our video is about to be shown. Koyotek can get the video prepared. So today's topic, if you haven't figured it out, we'll be talking about Japan. So imagine we were in Central Europe, we were in Lubeck, we were in Munich, we were in Switzerland for a little bit. Now I felt like I needed to get out of Europe. I wanted to kind of cross the ocean. I was heading to Hawaii, but I went too far, and we ended up in Japan. So our topic for today is a culinary journey with Katsu Curry. So we're going from Europe to Japan. And to begin our segment, we're going to show you first a little tutorial on one of our favorite foods, or one of my favorite foods, pork Katsu Curry. Go ahead, Kuya Tech.
Cook with me and let's make pork katsu curry. Here are the simplest of ingredients that you can buy in almost any supermarket. If you don't have pork, you can also use tenderized chicken breast. With a paper towel, massage the pork loin on both sides to remove all the excess moisture. Next, season with salt and pepper on both sides of the meat. Prepare your coating mix with eggs, flour, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Mix all together until you get a texture like this. Start to coat your meat on both sides, then place your pork loin into panko flakes for a thick coat. Place the meat in the frying pan of vegetable oil on medium heat. Fry your katsu on both sides until golden brown. After cooked, place over a rack to drain the excess oil. In a separate pot, add olive oil to medium heat and stir-fry chopped onions and sliced carrots until translucent. Then add your water and curry mix. You can also use curry cubes. In this example, we're just going to use both. Place on medium heat, occasionally mix and stir to prevent burn on the bottom of the pot. Allow 10 to 15 minutes of cooking. Now prepare your bowl of rice and flatten. Slice your pork cutlet into strips and place over the rice. Then with a serving spoon, scoop up your curry and decorate your bowl to your liking. I hope you're inspired to try and make this dish for your next meal, because now you know how to make pork katsu curry.
And that was our tutorial on how to make pork katsu curry. And if you are hungry, then mission accomplished. We hope we got your appetite rolling, and now we can actually talk about what we just saw. So a little backstory before we begin. As Josh and Jonah did say, they came from Japan. So prior to coming here, they had, or actually I should say, they had schnitzel here. And then prior to having schnitzel, they had katsu curry. how does that feel? What's the comparison of schnitzel to pork katsu or even chicken katsu curry?
Well, the meat base is pretty much the same. It's fried and it's delicious. I think it's just a different way that you, I guess, season it and put whatever flavorings you want. So, schnitzel is usually
With the cream sauce.
cream sauce, mushroom sauce, or different types.
And Japanese curry is more depending on how spicy you want it or mild. You can change the taste of it. Yeah, and I think it's more palatable with the flavorings compared to other curry dishes around the world.
So have to ask the question: do you like schnitzel better, or do you like katsu better?
In my opinion, I like both. I can't really compare. Well, the schnitzel with the mushroom cream in Germany is my favorite. So I don't know. I'm a little biased.
What about you, Josh?
I think I would still stick with the Japanese curry. It has, not saying that Germany doesn't have that special flavor like Jonna was saying with the mushroom, but the umami is different. The taste is a lot different.
Oh yeah, umami.
Umami. Our viewers might need a little education on what umami is. Umami
It's
is
the natural flavors that come out of the ingredients when you're cooking. Generally, that's what it is. Yeah.
so umami can also be told as the fourth or the fifth taste. There's
Yeah.
sweet, sour, bitter, and there's also umami. So a lot of us eat things with fish sauce or patis. That adds the great umami effect to the food that we eat. So as I ask our panelists the question, let's ask our chat. Chat, do you prefer the Japanese style katsu curry or the Deutsch style, German style schnitzel with the mushroom gravy? You know, personally for me, I think it depends what mood I'm in. Because when you have the katsu curry, the Japanese style, it's served with rice. I think the rice makes all the difference. And the German style, it comes with
Or tofu.
or the pumice. Yeah,
Yes, hummus.
potatoes, right? It's a little different. It's a different feel, a different appetite being satisfied. So if you're in chat, do you prefer katsu curry, Japanese style, or German style? I'm curious to see with our audience what they prefer. So, I mean, katsu and schnitzel is probably like the major comparison of what brings Japan and Germany together.
Right.
So it's not a big shift in your palate for both of you, or it's a nice, what's the word, transition.
Yes, because they both use pork as katsu and the schnitzel. So
I think a lot of the dishes is both sides is using pork, so that has the big similarities. Just different styles of cooking with it, different flavors, different I guess sauces that you put with it.
Let's talk about the sauce. You said you like the mushroom sauce a lot better, Jonah.
instead of the brown sauce.
The brown sauce.
So the mushroom sauce, what I've had in my opinion is I usually get my schnitzels with the mushroom and the white cream over it, compared to I guess they also offer a brown sauce, which I'm not fond of.
I think it's a lighter sauce. There's like the gravy sauce versus the almost the lighter, like
it's a lighter
Alfredo
cream
sauce. Yeah.
Yes. It's what's the word? It's not thick, but it still is kind of thick. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a fluffier type of. I think if I had to contrast curry versus the schnitzel gravy, if that's the word, schnitzel gravy, it's more dense. I think curry in Japanese sense is more dense, right? It doesn't flow as quickly as
it doesn't.
Yeah, so it's and I think I prefer that depending on what I'm craving. So let's see, what do we have as our answers in chat? Kuya John, katsu has a little more flavor for me. Hashtag Heidelberg cluster. I think I saw katsu curry po. That was from, oh, chat is moving too fast. That was Frelin Belisa Fisher. Hashtag GWS. I think that needs to say Lubeck. Who else we got in chat? There are a few others about what they prefer to eat.
Rachel says, love the mushrooms with gravy on schnitzel.
Oh, yes. My wife is very big with mushrooms. So anything with mushroom and gravy, that's her
Yes,
preference.
especially in Germany.
Yeah, mushroom is very big here.
My favorite.
And so, food often builds bridges between cultures. And like we said, schnitzel and katsu was an excellent bridge. But a bridge has two sides. Do you miss the other side of the bridge in Japan? We asked the question earlier to our chat, their favorite Japanese foods. Having been here for now almost a year, what foods did you miss?
Oh, I have a lot of foods that I miss in Japan, especially sushi. Well, we came from Okinawa, and it's different with their soba. So Okinawa soba with the wheat noodles, with the very tender pork, and oh my gosh, I already miss it. I'm so hungry now.
Yeah.
But yes, those are the two, and they're all comfort food and easy to make. So that's what I miss.
But you, Josh, what do you miss the most?
I think it still has to be the sushi. You can't get any fresher than being in the Pacific and having the fresh sushi there, the fresh fish.
Yeah, sushi, especially as a Hawaii native, sushi, raw fish in general, ahi poke. We're in the middle of Europe, so we don't have access to that fresh fish every morning in our favorite supermarkets. That's what we miss. But with the sushi that we have here available to us, I'll say that it's adequate. It's satisfactory. I'm able to still dip it in enough soy sauce to be like, okay, this is.
You gotta take what you can get.
Yeah, we gotta take what we can get. And so we have sushi on the other side of the bridge. What about the ramen?
The ramen. We preferred the soba better than the ramen, but I mean what do you think?
That's just a personal preference. The ramen is still good.
It's very popular.
But I think soba is underrated. So some people haven't tried it, but it's thicker noodles, and
I like the soup more watery, I guess. Ramen to me is strong and what do you think? Like,
I'd say they salty.
Salty.
It's salty.
Yeah, but it's very popular too. Ramen. I see ramen on the chat right now. People love
lots
to
of
say
ramen.
Yeah.
Katsu ramen. Yeah.
Yeah, Irene Calvello tonkatsu ramen. That is one of my favorites. We just need to add some spice. I love spice. So, when you have the broth that they serve it to you in the shoyu ramen with tonkatsu, it comes out as, brown shoyu soy sauce color. But then by the time I'm done seasoning my ramen, it's red. It's just almost pure red. It's just how much chili paste I put in mine. So
how much do you put? What on a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I make it a 9. So I get a workout from my ramen.
Okay, that's not weak.
So. That's not weak at all. I hope it's not weak enough.
There's a lot of team ramen.
I think we're team ramen here. Team ramen. Kenji Libanao says team ramen. Yeah. Annalyn ramen with mushrooms. What do you call that? Stringy mushrooms? My wife cooks with it all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's the long mushrooms that go in there. It's like all bunched up together.
It's everywhere there.
Yeah, and you could add it into shabu shabu also.
Yes. You could even add it to sinigang too. So it's very versatile, but definitely very prominent in Japan.
Definitely ramen or soba or soups in general are always comfort foods there, no matter the weather.
So can you explain soba to? I don't know how familiar our viewers are with what exactly soba is.
I think you'd be better.
Okay, yeah, because we always had soba. Soba is another soup like ramen, but it's more watery and you could taste the flavor, I'm assuming it's the flavor from the bone broth, from the from the pork or the beef or the chicken, but mainly it's pork. And it's cooked inside the broth for a long time until it's tender. And the difference between Japanese soba compared to Okinawa soba is that in Japan, in mainland Japan, the soba is buckwheat noodles. Compared to Okinawa, it's wheat noodles, thicker wheat noodle. And it was always more filling for me. And then they have like the pickled ginger that they put in there. It's so simple. And then the
some green onions.
And then pork.
It's really I think the soup base.
Yeah, it was comforting. I liked it.
Yeah, I probably eat soba. I just not knowing that it's soba. But that sounds very familiar. Edna Estabilio, we love ramen too. Hashtag Zurich Cluster. We got an answer from my wife because she does use it. Enoki mushrooms. That's what it is.
Yes.
Enoki mushrooms is that long. It almost looks like a squid, but like a squid mushroom.
You know, you could put it in tempura and then deep fry it.
I haven't tried that. That would be interesting. I haven't tried that before. Cheryl Call says Japanese food is healthy. I agree. I've met a lot of elder Japanese who, that lifestyle, that food choices that they have, definitely can make their lives long. Ramen with I think we read that one already. Ramen with mushrooms.
They have the village of longevity there.
Yes, life expectancy, Okinawa. Yeah. So speaking of Okinawa, a lot of our guests know a lot about the pop culture of Japan and Shibuya Crossing and Tokyo, but not a lot of them know about Okinawa. So let's, in general terms, what's the difference between Okinawa and Japan? Because some Okinawans, they're far from Japan. So what can you say about some of the differences about Okinawa and Japan? Even though you have access to all the same food, Okinawa's very different.
I'll say the first thing is it's the Hawaii of Japan, I would say.
The island off of the mainland.
Yeah.
Well, the history, it used to be a kingdom, right? The Ryukyu Kingdom, and it had its own language, and they still do speak the Okinawan language, they had like what I said, a kingdom. So they have the castle there that you could still visit. It's one of the UNESCO
World Heritage
spots. So a lot of cool places to see, and the Peace Memorial Park, where it kind of a great place for you to know the history of Okinawa and what happened there during World War II. And so
yeah, I just know Okinawa. They're very big in fishermen.
Yes.
I've had some coworkers who were fishermen. It's very into their culture. When I think of Japan, I think a lot of our guests will think of Japan as very bustling city. It's a lot of anime culture,
right.
A lot of what do you call those hole in the wall restaurants that you find in every corner. But when you go to Okinawa, like you said, it's like the Hawaii of Japan. It's more
laid
about
back
island feel. You have a lot more space. You may have some traffic here and there, but it feels more tropical. It doesn't feel like city Tokyo,
right.
or
everyone takes it slow there. There's no time of they don't look too much at time. So
it's like a lot of enjoy your day because it's gonna always be sunny there or raining, but the sun will come out.
Okay.
Because there's no snow there, so it's pretty much warm year round.
Oh, there's no snow there. So I know Tokyo or that other parts of Japan, it can be covered in snow, and you often see anime characters in snow jackets. But
Hokkaido, that's the very top of Japan.
Yes.
So Okinawa is just the island off of it, and it has similar feel to Hawaii, or even similar tropical feeling, even like the Philippines too.
Okay.
So like in Hawaii, they have the Hawaiian shirts.
Yes.
Yeah, Okinawa does too.
Oh,
They call
okay.
it the Okinawa shirt. Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot of Hawaiian shirts, so if I move to Okinawa, I'll be
You'll fit
prepared.
right in.
I will fit right into it. Just bring my exact shirts along. I just wanted to read this comment from Nanette when we asked the question about I think the question was about schnitzel or katsu. Nanette says both are good. Can't decide. That's a good problem to have. Japanese from Mario Cavello. Japanese soup is really very good. Po hashtag Berlin. And Guten Abend from Flora Jane Bautista. Everyone's bucket list is, I think, Irene's comment earlier. Japan, yeah, there. Japan is on our bucket list. It is on my bucket list too. I will definitely need to go there someday.
I think I see Brad. Brad Takushi says Okinawa is safer than Hawaii.
Less traffic.
Less traffic.
Yes, definitely less traffic in Okinawa. Emma Khan, we love Japanese foods. We do too. One thing I will say, there are a lot of Japanese or Asian restaurants here in Kaiserslautern because, for us Americans, I think they try to, help us out, help us feel like home. But the sushi back in Hawaii, I think is probably comparable to sushi you get in Japan. We're just surrounded by fish, fresh fish. It comes in every morning, and from the fish market and the auctions, it goes straight into supermarkets. Chop, 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 and there you go.
Straight into poke.
Straight into poke. So all of my and that's another. I want to talk about poke for a second. I'm gonna use this platform to talk about poke. The Hawaii poke and Okinawan poke is a little different, right? From the poke here in Europe. The bowls here, they have corn, they have vegetable, they have mango, they have all these other things, and a small piece of poke. Is Okinawa the same for their poke bowl?
I would say no.
What is our poke like for our viewers?
Okinawa?
For our poke bowls.
Oh, poke bowls. They're packed with the fish.
Yes.
and then the garnish is the side, either the avocados or the, what do you have? The seaweed.
Yes.
Yeah. So the bowl is packed with the fish.
There it is. That is poke. So this is using this platform to say that our poke bowls are really full of poke. The poke is here, and we're comparing the bridge between Japan culture and European culture. Our poke bowls have a lot more fish in it. I would say 3/4.
Yes, it's understandable because
We're not near the ocean.
We're not near the ocean.
Yeah.
So, I'm not upset about that. I'm just saying that we have a lot more access to fish. Just want to read real quick a comment from Cheryl called Japanese cherry blossoms is one of my bucket lists to visit during springtime. Yeah, the cherry blossoms are also nice here. That's one great similarity here too.
It is,
true.
yes.
Yes, the cherry blossoms in Japan and the cherry blossoms here. Do they provide a different feel when you guys saw the cherry blossoms here? How did that make you feel?
Oh, yes. So I think the cherry blossoms here, the first time we went was, there's the street in Bonn.
Yes.
The cherry blossom street, where I think it was around early winter. I forgot. If anyone in the chat could remind me, but it was cold. I remember that.
Early spring?
Probably, early spring, still finishing winter. And it was only up for the cherry blossom trees were only blooming for only like a week, I think it was, and then they fell on the ground. And that was it. In Japan, although it's the same, they only bloom for a short amount of time and then they fall. But what's cool about Japan is it starts from the south. The cherry blossoms start blooming in Okinawa, which is the southernmost part of Japan. They start blooming in February. Yes,
Yeah,
they
February.
start blooming into February, and then into
I think
springtime, mainland
May.
Japan gets it, and then it goes all the way up to Hokkaido. So so you get like from February up until May to see cherry blossoms wherever you are in Japan.
Wow.
So if on your bucket list, you could start from the south and then
And work your way
go
up.
back all the way up, and you'll see all different types of cherry
Yeah,
blossoms.
the pink cherry blossoms, which we have it here in Germany too, right? The pink cherry
Yes.
blossoms, and then In Tokyo, they have the white ones.
Oh,
So yeah.
is that still cherry if it's not red or pink?
Yes, because there's different types.
Okay, so Irene, they're talking to you. They're telling you when you do your bucket list, you
Yes.
start from the south and then you go up. So
Way up.
keep that in mind. And to all of our viewers, not just Irene, but anyone who's going to Japan, that's a good tip. If you love flowers, my wife loves flowers, so we go to Netherlands every springtime. But if you are a big fan of cherry blossoms, yes, start from the south, work your way up. And yeah, cherry blossoms. So we went from food to sushi to ramen to
Okay.
poke to cherry blossoms. So we need to get back to food. Just because we talked about katsu curry, we talked about turning the ramen red. What other food haven't we touched upon that is very prominent in Japan that maybe we should start looking for around here in our neighborhood? Did we miss anything?
Let's see. Taco rice.
Taco rice.
Oh, actually, that's an Okinawan dish.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, that's actually a good point. What is that?
So taco rice is like an American taco.
Oh,
Yeah, American taco with American tacos are the hard shells, and then you put the meat, lettuce, vegetables on top, right? But then the kicker is with the Okinawan taco rice, it's a taco but with rice in it. So
The rice
is the taco shell.
Mm-hmm.
Then the meat, then all the vegetables on top, and then you eat like that. So
wow.
Rice is the staple.
Wow. Okay, I've never heard that before. That's interesting. Yeah. We got a comment from Brad Takushi. Nam cheese bread. You guys know what that is?
Nam?
Nam
cheese bread. Oh, well, is it naan?
NAM.
Oh, I've heard of naan cheese
maybe,
bread. Naan cheese bread.
What is that? Have you tried that?
We have, right? Yeah. It goes with taco rice.
Oh, perfect. That's probably why he brought it up. Let's see. Sister Vanessa, ramen, sushi, wagyu. Okay, I like wagyu.
Yeah.
Katsu curry is just a tip.
Go into the meats.
Oh, if we go into the meats. Oh, that would be a nice way to finish the conversation with wagyu. Why is wagyu, or how is Japanese wagyu? Have you tried that?
So in the mainland of Japan, they have, obviously they talk about the Kobe beef or the different type of steaks you do, everything over the grill.
Yes.
But I think, especially not only in mainland Japan, they have wagyu, but there's a specific Okinawan wagyu too. It's still wagyu what you would taste, but I don't know what they do differently, but maybe they massage the meat better.
Massage it.
Yes.
But yeah, it just melts in your mouth.
I think I've had a wagyu before, but not as fresh as probably you would have it. I mean, that just sounds authentic, right? I mean, the wagyu I have is at the supermarket. You don't know how it's at there, but it sounds like there will be a lot more fresh. Let's see. So we are closing up on our conversation today. So the goal was to get you hungry. So if you are hungry, job well done. We hope that we were able to connect you to Japan all the way from Germany. I think it's about a 18-hour time difference from here. I think we're 18 hours ahead from them, or 6 hours the other way. But Central Europe Connections is all about being able to connect to other parts of the world. We've connected to different parts of Germany. In our next broadcast, we are gonna come back locally and explore again. And then we have another surprise next month going overseas. Shared a hint of that with you earlier. But yeah, so we're able to connect with Josh and Jonah today. And at this point, at this part of our program, we're going to be transitioning to our next segment because we are the Americans here. We don't speak very well German. How do I say? Ich bin Ausländer und spreche nicht gut Deutsch. That's the only sentence I know. So at this point, we are going to again revisit with Miss Malou to continue to teach us how to speak German in one of our favorite segments, German is Fun. Koyatek?
German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. to German is Fun. Willkommen zu Deutsch macht Spaß. I'm Malou Francisco bringing you another fun session of learning basic German. For today, we'll review some German words and expressions related to vacation in the Philippines. Urlaub auf den Philippinen. In our previous lesson, Brother Lucas shared with us his wonderful experience in the Philippines. He and his family went there to have their holiday.
Hallo, ich bin Bruder Lukas aus der Gemeinde Berlin. Ich bin gerade in Urlaub auf den Philippinen und habe eine Menge erlebt.
German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. And now, let's have a review of the German words and expressions related to vacation in the Philippines. Just listen and please repeat after me. And of course, have fun. Holiday or vacation, der Urlaub. Urlaub. Take note the B at the end of the word is pronounced as P. And the stress on this two-syllable word is on the first syllable, Ur, the Urlaub. We are on holiday. Wir machen Urlaub. Wir machen Urlaub, or you can say, wir sind auf Urlaub. Wir sind auf Urlaub. I am on holiday. I am on holiday. Ich mache Urlaub. Or, ich bin auf Urlaub. Have you noticed? Island, die Insel. Islands, die Inseln. Die Inseln. On Bohol Island, you use the preposition auf, and you say auf der Insel Bohol. On Bohol Island, auf der Insel Bohol. Gut zu wissen, that is good to know. Bohol is an island and a province of the Philippines. Bohol ist eine Insel und eine Provinz der Philippinen. Coconut, der Kokosnuss, der Kokosnuss. Many coconuts, viele Kokosnüsse, viele Kokosnüsse. There are many coconuts. Es gibt viele Kokosnüsse. Es gibt viele Kokosnüsse. Mango, die Mango, die Mango. Juicy mangoes, saftige mangoes, saftige mangoes. And indeed, they're absolutely delicious. Delicious, lekker, lekker. Starfish, they're Seestern, Seestern. Plural, die Seesterne, die Seesterne. You can find starfish on the beach. Am Strand findet man Seesterne. Am Strand findet man Seesterne. Tarsier, der Koboldmaki, der Koboldmaki. There are 4 syllables. Koboldmaki. And plural, the Koboldmakis. The word Tarsier, the English word, is also used in German conversations. Bird, der Vogel. Birds, die Vögel. Die Vögel. Example sentence, the birds are colorful. Die Vögel sind bunt. Die Vögel sind bunt. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. that's all for today on Germany's Fun. Deutsch macht Spaß. Thank you for joining me. Danke fürs Zuschauen und danke, dass ihr dabei wart. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Here is Malou Francisco saying, vielen Dank. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss. German is fun. Deutsch macht Spaß.
Thank you to Miss Malou for always teaching us German, Deutsch macht Spaß. One of our favorite segments here for us Americans. You know, we're trying, we're trying our best, but we're always thankful to learn a little bit of German every week. And so we forgot one important topic conversation, maybe the most important, dessert. And we have to end the conversation with dessert because we finish every meal with something sweet. So what's a good dessert that we could probably, if Irene goes to Japan, what would she eat for dessert?
The seasonal desserts, so like the strawberry ice cream.
Strawberry ice cream.
Which is during springtime. They have their cakes are different also, right?
Yes, it's not so sweet.
Not so sweet, but very.
You take it with your matcha or your coffee.
Matcha. Keyword matcha.
Everything matcha when you go to Osaka. Your matcha lattes, your matcha ice cream, your matcha anything. You could try it. Yeah. So the thing about in Japan, what we've learned is that everything is seasonal. So summer desserts are different from winter desserts.
Mm-hmm.
One summer dessert that my kids loved eating it's called taiyaki.
Taiyaki.
It's a fish-looking pancake, but then there's red bean paste inside.
Oh, I think I heard of that.
Yeah, and then they have fish balls.
Fish balls.
Yeah, fish balls.
For dessert? Fish ball?
People eat that for dessert. Yeah, some people eat it as meals.
Okay.
Like they're like street food.
Okay.
But yeah.
What was, maybe you've already said it, I just don't know the name of it. It's like that jello-y cake. It's really light. You know, it's like if you were to imagine the opposite of leche flan, it's the same color but fluffy.
Yes, I forgot though.
Oh,
but that's a cake.
That's a cake.
It's really good.
Yes.
But they also have fluffy pancakes.
Fluffy pancakes, yeah.
That is also good. But number one, mochi.
Mochi.
Mochi, anything. The mochi with the strawberries inside. The mochi.
Mochi. Strawberry mochi.
Especially in the springtime, strawberry season, they do a lot of strawberry picking, and I mean they do it here too. So it's similar, but you can just eat fresh there, and then whatever ice cream or cake that you want, you can only get it during that season. So if you ask for it during wintertime, you're not gonna
get it. It's like
seasonal.
So you have to,
I think that's good, right? Seasonal food,
Yes.
anything. You want it to stay seasonal. Because if you have it year round, you don't miss it. It's always available for you.
correct.
Right.
So it just tastes better when you eat it in the right weather, the right temperature, at the right time, with the right people, right?
Yes.
So it's always going to taste better that way with the right people.
And it makes you get excited for each season.
It makes you get excited for winter, for those times where you crave that. You have to wait 6 months, so it adds hype, it adds excitement, and then you finally eat that. Elni Catalan, I love mochi. I think I saw more comments on what they love to eat from Vanessa. Comments came in a little fast, so I missed most of them. But so we're ending our conversation on dessert, and we are able to connect overseas, and we're going to come back to Europe. That was a nice vacation. Thank you for taking us on that vacation.
Of course.
We'll go somewhere in that direction again next time, and maybe we'll have you on that particular broadcast. But we'll see when that day comes. Now we are going to see who the top 3 most active clusters from the last episode was. We're always encouraging all of our viewers, always put your hashtag and your cluster, your locale, GWS, and you could be in the top 3 clusters. But Kuya Tech, who are the top 3 clusters from last week's broadcast?
Third place, Bonn and Luxembourg cluster. Second place, Hamburg cluster. First place, Berlin Cluster.
Congratulations to Berlin Cluster for holding on to the number one spot. Heidelberg, if my Heidelberg family's there, where are you? You're there. I know
Where
you're
you
there.
at?
Where you at? Congratulations to Bonn Luxembourg. Congratulations to those who are number 4 and below. Maybe you'll get top 3 next time. But as for our top 3 commenters from last week, third place from last week was Priscilla. I don't have the full name there, but Priscilla Batan. Yeah, it's cut off, but Priscilla was third place. Riza, second place. And as always, Mario Calvello, number 1 commenter. So Berlin, keep it strong, led by Brother Mario there. Please always encourage those who are not here with us today to always connect with us in Central Europe Connections every week, 8 o'clock Central European Standard Time. We are 4 weeks away from shift in the clock where we go 1 hour back, but we'll give you more reminders as we get closer to that time. Anyway, as we are about to close our show, we do have some time to give our shout outs. So start with Jonah. Do you have any shout outs that you would like to give? You can't shout out your husband because he's right there.
Special shout out to my parents. It's their 43rd anniversary. Wedding
Hey,
anniversary this
happy
month.
anniversary.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad.
Shout out to my kids who are just over here in the other room rooting us on, and also shout out to Heidelberg Cluster and all of CEU.
Awesome. Yes, Heidelberg Cluster. We gotta get second place at least next week. We're gonna take use of our platform to make sure Heidelberg Cluster is, we're there next week. Shout out to my wife who is just down the hall, babysitting Josh and Jonah's young child on the other room. Shout out to my Hawaii family, other side of the ocean. Sorry, I flew right over to Japan. I missed you. Now, maybe we'll get to Hawaii next month. Hint, hint, hint. So, and shout out to all of our viewers. We're always happy to see the same names, always showing up in chat. It's a comfort feeling to know that Kuya John's going to be there, to see Mario Cavello always there. The same names that we always see. It's our family away from home because we're foreigners. We're not from here. But every Sunday, Central Europe Connections, this is a sincere comment to all of you who are always watching. It's very comforting to know that we can visit you every Sunday in this allotted time. So hope to see you next week. Thank you to our panelists for joining us today, sharing with us your time and experience in Japan. Next week, we're going to come right back to a different spot in Europe, and we will try to connect you more of other places to go. We'll have other guests to explain to us what their side of Europe will offer, and maybe invite you to join them there. Maybe we will visit them there. We'll see. Only one way to find out is if you continue to tune in with us. So as we conclude our show, we hope to see you all next week. Thank you to everyone. Let's stay connected and inspired. See you next time, same place. This is Central Europe Connections. Have a great evening and a great week to everyone.